First they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. They got big plans for you later on, they underrate you. I learned why you in it, you should try to get
to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be my spring 2018 starting lineup video. Now I know that I didn't do a winter 2017/18 starting lineup video. I apologize. I could go back and do that. I thought it would just be easier to just jump in early to my spring list. You know, as I said, shit was a little bit hectic for me, and you know, it was hard for me to do videos as much this winter. So let's just get right into the spring 2018 starting lineup. You guys know how this works. That gives you the fragrance I wear at a sort of special occasion. I did this one with a little bit of a twist. There's one category I never loved, so I twisted it up a little bit. You guys will let me know how you feel about that. And if you really want me to do a winter, leave a comment. I'll go back and do so. I know that my Deer Hunter vintage Italian poster is fucking the frame up, but you guys have dealt with worse from me, so I'm sure you can deal with that. So let's just get right into the video. We're gonna start this one off with the signature scent, the one that I've been wearing more than anything else so far this spring. This one from the House of Guerlain. This one is called Habit Rouge. This is the Eau de Parfum. I'll try to get a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. There's the Habit Rouge Eau de Parfum. Jeremy Fragrance recently did a video. He was at the Guerlain factory, which must have, Eugene in Canada must have saw that video, and man, he must have had a fun hour or so. Let's just put it like that. I mean, he really got to see, the inner workings of Guerlain, and Terry Wasser opened the safe up, put the formulas and stuff like that. But Jeremy asked Terry Wasser, "You smell wonderful. Do you wear Habit Rouge?" To me, you can see how much of this I've worn way before, you know, Terry Wasser declared this as his signature scent. It's just so classy. This is the Eau de Parfum. It's super classy to me. There's so much going on here. You know, obviously at the top you get lemon and rose and vanilla, carnation. I mean, this is just what a well put together man wears. It's super cheap. It's just classic. It never goes out of style. It's like a really well made white dress shirt, good leather shoes, you know, a black cashmere sweater. You just can't go wrong with this. I only have the Eau de Parfum. I need the Eau de Toilette. I need the sport version. I need the low version, because right now I have fragrances that are very expensive. You know, this for me is right up there with any one of them in terms of what I like to wear, and I've been wearing the shit out of this spring. So my signature scent, Habit Rouge, Eau de Parfum. My work scent, let me just spray this on a strip. This is the first fragrance I purchased from this brand, and I remember back when, I want to say 2013, maybe 2012, I asked people, I was like, what fragrance should I get first from this brand? Everyone was like Jubilation, Interlude, Memoir, Epic, but it was spring, and I was like, I don't want that. I was like, should I get Reflection? I was like, yeah, Reflection. I was like, should I get Lyric? You know, I went to New York, and a lot of people goofed on me, not goof on me, but they were sort of like, we're not really fucking with that one. I feel like now people starting to get why this is such a great scent. But my first scent from Amouage was this guy, Ciel Man, and I love this. I think this is just gorgeous. It's like a barbershop scent with like white florals. It's like a clean, really clean barbershop scent. You've got peach, you've got lily of the valley, lavender. Now there is that silver frankincense from Amouage backing this one up from Oman, that Omani frankincense, but it's just super clean, crisp. It's great for work. I think it's one of the best fragrances Amouage does. I know it's been discontinued. People don't talk about it. You could see how much I've worn of this. I'm starting to really just go back to like classic men's fragrances, and I think Ciel Man is one of them. I think it's super underrated. It's just really, it's just crisp. Like, it's just a crisp scent. It's not, I'm very sorry about, this is New York City, guys. Even living on the Upper East Side, doesn't matter. You still get the sirens, and I could try to do a video without them, but it would probably be impossible. It's just really good. It's fruity, it's floral, it's crisp, it's clean, it's great. It's great. It's really good. I feel like if you haven't looked at CL Man from Mama Watch and you've looked at the others, I would take a real good look at this one before it's off the shelves for good. My night out fragrance is from the House of Bulgari. I don't love a huge amount of fragrances from this brand, but this one endeared me pretty early, and it still does. I think it's great. I think it's one of the most unique compositions I've ever come across. It's easily, you know, the most the most unique bottle. One of the most unique bottles I ever come across. And it's just Black by Bulgari. And you guys know this is like got leather in it. It's got vanilla. It's got tea. There's musk. It's very similar to Van Cleef & Arpels Midnight in Paris. If you can't get that, you know, this is a pretty suitable replacement. This is a genius scent. This is Anika Minardo at her best. It's just like really unique. It's unisex. I just think it's great to it's kind of like mysterious because people will be like, well, what is that? And it's great when you're having a night out. People just sort of wonder what you're wearing, what you're about, and it's just, again, it's really clean and it's simple. You know, you've got this leather, you've got definitely a rubber note in here, you've got a big dose of vanilla, you've got like some green tea, and you've got some really clean musk. It's just really affordable, great scent, and I've been wearing the hell out of this one this winter. Next up, my romantic scent. Sorry about that. My romantic scent is from the House of SP Parfum, and right before this video I had another romantic scent that I was going to put in front of this, and then I got Sven from SP Parfum sent me a package and it had this in it, and this is Powder and Musk. This is a new scent that he's working on. This is absolutely this is incredible, guys. This is, I'm going to spray this. This is just, oof. If I said powder and musk, I mean powder and dust. It's powdery. It's floral. It's got mimosa in it. And mimosa, for me, is a yellow flower that's very spicy and powdery. Yellow flowers are very different from white flowers, different from red flowers, right? They're just very like spicy and sort of, they're not like super sweet, but they almost have like a little bit of a gourmand savory tone to them. And this is really just, if you like powdery fragrances, I think you'll like this one. It's powdery and floral. It easily could be unisex. I think women will like this, but I dig it as well. It's a great romantic fragrance. I think it's really sexy. I think a woman or a man could wear this, and I think their significant other would enjoy it. So just another great one from the House of SP Parfums. Sven just kills it. He sent me something else. Another video will be coming up on both of these, but this is a great romantic scent for the springtime. Again, it's called Powder and Dust, and this, you should be hearing more about this in the future. Now, my black tie fragrance is from the House of Parfum MDCI. This bottle is badly abused, but I'm gonna keep it funky with you guys. When I first got into reviewing, I wrote so many houses and I asked them for samples because I wanted to do videos, and a lot of houses said fuck you. A lot of houses were like, you don't have enough subscribers, and then some houses just showed love. Histoire de Parfum showed love. Byredo showed love. There were more. There were definitely more. I don't want to sell the fragrance industry short, but florists show love. You know, there were just a lot of houses that show love. I hit up Parfum MDCI, and Claude, who owns the brand, was like, yeah, I got you. He sent me 20, 30 mLs of 3 fragrances. Chypre Paladin, Invasion Barbar, and Amber Tokapi. He sent me 30, it's at least, I'd say 20, 30 ml. I never measured in these tin containers. I finished my Invasion Barbar, bought a bottle. Amber Tokapi, I don't love that. Probably not gonna buy a bottle. It's almost done. I still have a little bit of Chypre Paladin left. As soon as it's done, I'll buy a bottle. So he achieved his goal, and I think other brands should show love to reviewers, because I bought Invasion Barbar. As soon as I finished, I bought it. I loved it. I'm gonna buy this as soon as I finish, and he made me love his brand. He was such a genuine, nice guy. I know that now his fragrances are starting to get. His fragrances are starting to get copied by the houses out there that do that, and that sort of bothers me, because I know he's a smaller niche house. He's not Creed, you know. But anyway, enough is enough. This is my Black Tie scent, Chypre Paladin. It's got balsam, galbanum, oak moss. It is just a gorgeous, woody, spicy, resinous scent. I always tell people as soon as I spray this on, I feel like I smell olives. I know people think a lot of people have been like, you're nuts. No one's been like, yeah, I smell olives too, but that's what I get. And then it gets very vanillic and almost gourmand and woody and spicy. It's just, man, Parfum MDCI, man. Between this, Invasion Barbar, Valhaline, these are gorgeous fragrances, gorgeous presentation, easily one of the most slept on houses in our community. Chypre Paladin is so great for dress-up occasions. I can't recommend you guys check this one out enough. It's perfect. It's a perfect scent. And then finally, you know, instead of doing a daring fragrance, because I don't really think there's anything I could do other than smearing shit on my face and walking outside. I don't think there's anything I've smelled that could be like, yeah, I'm doing it, I'm daring, man. Look at, whoa, smell me. Fuck do you think? Like, I just don't think that way. So I decided to call this category Rediscovered Fragrances. What if I have in my collection 600, 670, 80, almost 700 bottles, I think, at this point. I don't even know. I stopped counting and I stopped buying, you know. People send me shit sometimes. I add it into the rack, but I'm trying to make my own fragrances, and that's really what I'm wearing a lot of too now, just to be 100% blunt with you guys. But I still wear what's in there. But what if I have in the stash that I haven't really paid attention to, that I've been like, whoa, this guy. And this one, first I want to tell you how I got this one. I was at, you guys know I did a bunch of videos at the, I'm spraying it now, when Henry Bendel closed their perfume department down. They were having like 60, 70% off sales, and I just beasted. I bought like 15 bottles. And one of the bottles I bought, the fragrance, I was like, eh. But the bottle was so fucking dope. I was like, I'm buying this shit. And another dude who was there, who watched YouTube videos, he didn't know my channel, but he knew like Mark and Dan. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this shit too. We both bought it at the same time. And for a while, I was like, whatever. And then the more I wore it, the more I appreciated it. And now I really like it. And it's from the Vagabond Prince, and it's called Enchanted Forest. And it is the best representation of black currant that you will ever smell in a fragrance. I have 3 black currant materials in my perfume making library. I have something called Cassis from Givaudan. I have black currant Absolute, which is the real deal. It's real black currant Absolute. It's strong and Uranus, and it's legit. And I have something called Cassie Fix. The Cassis that I have is too cartoonish. It's too exaggerated. Black currant leaf is a little bit too much. It's the real deal, as I said, and it's pissy. And Cassie Fix is sort of real. This is as authentic of black currant as you could ever get. It's fruity. and then when it dries down, somehow, because as much as I love all three of them, none of them last for more than 20 minutes. You know, black currant leaf does, but it immediately turns into something you don't want to smell after a couple seconds. So somehow Bertrand Duchaufour, who also did this guy, Sheep or Paladin, somehow he made Enchanted Forest smell like black currant leaf, that opening of the Absolute, for hours. And even as it dries down, it just smells fruity and woody and green. This is a genius perfuming job, and you don't know that until you actually smell black currant. And I think until I did Black Currant Absolute, I ignored this because I didn't understand what he was doing. And now that I smelled it, I'm enthralled and enchanted by this perfume. No pun intended. It's just genius and it's beautiful. Real black currant is a beautiful thing. You should smell black currant, but Absolute, and you will love the first couple seconds, and then you will be turned off. But he did this beautifully, and I mean, this is just a great springtime fragrance. So let me go back through them for you guys real quick. Signature, yeah, Abbot Rouge Parfum. Oh man, what a great scent any time of year, but in spring I think it shines. I think the Eau de Toilette Cologne Sport Low might shine even better. Work Ciel Man by Amouage. Night Out Bulgari Black, and Nick Minardo did this guy. Romantic Powder and Dust by my friend Sven, SP Parfum. Black Tie Chypre Palatin by Bertrand Duchaufour for Parfum MDCI, and my rediscovered scent is going to be this guy, and this is Enchanted Forest by Vagabond Prince. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you're going to kill me if I don't do the winter 2017, message me or just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. If not, I'll see you later this week with more videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You already know what it is.
Stages, I'm killing them shows off that old shit. And got some new shit finna blow, man, I'm focused. And one thing that I know is to stack the paper so you have some presidents when it slows. And even if I can't get the president on the phone, I'm fine. Cause I got the evidence in my home, the plaques.